Come here, babe. I'm gonna be knocking all my stuff over. No, sir. See, somebody's with me. Kim, hey, hon. Trying to figure out what to do with all my stuff because Hunter's in here and he wants to play with everything. Come here, bub. Hey, 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 sweet pea. How are you? Too late for you? Because I'm feeling like I kind of scheduled too late, but I'm in my pajamas, so PJ day. Nights and days. Right now, I'm going to have to move the cat. I don't want to put them out the room. I feel so bad when they sit out there scratching. But if he can't get somewhere and chill out, he'll knock all my stuff over. I have a makeshift little office set up in the floor of the bedroom. God bless the humble. I'll give it just a little bit, see if anybody else comes with us. If not, I'll just start going over stuff. It's very basic, very elementary, but they were questions that I needed to be able to get to the truth of me, to be honest. I went to a lot of therapy and I wasn't getting anything I needed, and I was still angry, and no matter how much time passed, I was still angry. So I had to find a way through it. Like, what, seriously, to the core of me, what was the truth of the situation? And so I had a lot of questions come up. There's actually a couple of parts to this. This is just the questions to start opening yourself up. But then we go, next week is what I plan. I don't make promises, y'all know me, but I plan for Sundays if we can do it, if it works out for everybody. We will go into a way out of the drama. So today it's identifying it, and then it's a way out. Some people that will just hear some of these questions will already know the way out. I see a cat behind me. Good, he's up there laying down now. You all right? Yeah. Okay. We have 2 people with us. Anybody is with me. I see the 2. I don't know who the other is, but I do see 2. Take some deep breaths. Exhale the bullshit. Inhale the good shit. Good deep breaths. And for anyone that does join me, I greatly appreciate it. Kimmy, you never tell me how you're feeling. How's lighting and how's sound? Literally sitting in a dark room with a ring lamp in my face. I can't see much of nothing. White text, so that helps. I can see that. Sounds good. Or it sounds good. Let's go ahead and get going. I don't know how long I'll be sitting here. So just to let y'all know, I went with Empowered Energy Haven for core wounds. I'm not able to figure things out on my own. Both are good. Thank you. And that happens. I can help all kind of people in the world to see themselves, but sometimes I have trouble seeing me. So I always have to find, there's always someone that helps, and they're usually really odd, and most people don't know about them. It's really rare. So I try to share where I go for the help. This was Empowered Energy Haven. Good evening, Ingrid. So I have breaking free from the role of the victim. I made a post, God, probably a year and a half ago. I don't know, but it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. And it literally labeled the villain of my story and everything they had ever done. And I remember saying at the time when I was writing it, you were the villain. I needed a villain. There wasn't a villain in my story. Now, as I wrote that, understanding the truth of what this person's role was, it did not cross my mind till 6 months later that if there was a villain, there was also a victim. And I went, well, damn. Now we'll go deep diving into me. I do have a tendency to be incredibly sensitive and to feel like a victim from time to time, but I usually can navigate my way out of that. See it, identify it, and change the narrative. That didn't happen with this last situation that I went through. It just stuck around. And months and months and months would pass, and it would, every new moon, it would come back up. Every new moon, like clockwork, the rage would hit again. The anger, that I am a victim, all these things were done to me. So I knew it was, with the cycles getting purged out slowly but surely, but there was deeper places to go. Hello, Christina. If anybody would like to talk before I get going again, I know once I start talking, there's not a lot of airspace. Ingrid, Christina, how are y'all feeling? Is this too late for y'all? I was telling Kim earlier I will probably do Sunday evenings if I can, when I can, because this goes on for a while, and I don't want to sit here for 2 hours. Hello. Hey, Sweet Fee. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate y'all showing up. So, victim. I needed words that went with victim. And I didn't like the words. The words actually woke me up more than anything. Sufferer. Someone who is suffering and apparently willing to suffer. A sufferer. A sacrifice. A scapegoat. If you go way back and check it out, way back in history, to the truth of it, it was a burnt offering or an easy target. Those words made me feel about this tall. And I'm like, oh gosh, I really got to get out of this. I got to figure it out. I was given like 5 or 6 questions with a little bit of deeper understanding behind the question. And that's what I wanted to share with y'all. This is self-work, inner work. I don't even call it shadow work. It's just so much as being honest with yourself. And sometimes, because we're so honest with everybody outside of us, we haven't established honesty within the self yet. As creators, we tend to create stories, scenarios, outcomes. Sometimes we see them in dream space. Sometimes they're divinely guided. We see all these different scenarios and timelines that could play out that we attach to. And in that attachment, we take on that victim role. First question, what is my role in the situation? We have to consider if we are taking the role of the victim, prosecutor, or the rescuer. I really don't think as myself as a victim much. Maybe here and there it might come up, but I just have accepted what has been and move on. Are you in the role of the victim, the prosecutor, or the rescuer? You know I had to look stuff up, right? A victim. A person harmed, injured, or killed as a result of a crime, an accident, or other events or action. Harmed, injured, or killed. And it could even come from an accident. A prosecutor, the one who proves who the villain is in the story and shows that they are guilty. Well, I was a very good prosecutor, but I was also a very good villain. The rescuer, a person who prevents someone from failing, giving more than you take with a strong desire to fix. I was that too. I was playing all the roles. I didn't miss nothing. I got them all. A role, function assumed or a part you play. Think of it as a position, a job, your responsibility, or your contribution. Second question, what am I thinking? When triggered, and I was triggered every single month like clockwork, ask yourself if your thoughts about the situation or the person are accurate or factual. Don't allow your feelings to cloud your interpretation of the situation or the person. I know a sister of mine used to tell me, I know it feels real to you, but is it really real? And that would send me back to myself quite a bit because I am a person who moves off feeling, off of emotion. So I can get sidetracked sometimes in my own role quite a bit. What can I learn? Instead of asking why it's happening to you, ask what you can learn from the situation. I should have got that cue too, to be honest, a lot earlier. Because I've always gone around with, what am I learning? What am I learning? That is just a natural part of who I am. Even whenever I work with other people, what is their source guiding me to learn today? Because that's who I'm bringing through. So what can I learn from this? I often take notes from readings. However, the villain in my story always looked for what lesson he was teaching. I should have known something was off right then, right? Like, I should have known I was the one learning to listen. What perspective can I let go of? Perspective came up a lot. It comes in with crone energy, being able to shift so that you're able to flow in those feminine energies, seeing things differently. Let go of any perspectives that you can let go of that might be hurting you or no longer serving you in the moment. Sometimes we attach to a particular attitude. Perspective is actually known as an attitude. If that tells you anything, is shifting, changing your attitude. People say fix your attitude. Yeah, a particular attitude towards a way of regarding something or a point of view about something, your interpretation, the way that you look at it, the way that you think about it, shifting that, changing that. How can you? You see it a certain way, but there's two sides to everything. Can you see the other side? Can you use your empathy to dial into the other side? Can you change your perspective? So a shift. I think that got me through more than anything, the perspective shifts. Because I can get on something, and particularly if it feels like it is divinely guided. Divine guidance has sent it through. I can get on it and hold tight to it, and I won't let it go. And sometimes we have to shift perspective and release things and change the stories we tell each other. Prosecutor at times and rescuer majority of the time. Yeah. I think most of us have that rescuer template running in us real good. What is my self-efficacy? Consider your belief in ability to succeed. Please listen to these words because they got me, and I had to read them like 20 times when I was first working through this. Consider your belief in ability to succeed and accomplish goals. Victim mentality is incompatible with beliefs that you can get things done. So until that doubt comes in, that victim mentality is not even in there. Efficacy. Break everything down. The ability to produce a desired or intended result. The effectiveness of yourself. How effective are you? How successful are you? What is your benefit, your use, or your value? So evaluating, what is my self-efficacy? Do I believe I can succeed? Or am I writing a script for failure? Am I writing a script stamped, I am a victim? Last question that I had, and this one took me a week, believe it or not. So I'm slow with I work too, but am I empowering myself or looking for someone to blame? Seems easy enough, right? Nuh-uh. Are your thoughts belittling your power to take control over your emotions and your actions? Or are you looking for someone to blame for your inaction to change and take action? Your inability to change and take action, or your inaction. So if you're in a victim role and you're able to blame things that exist within yourself on someone else, it foregoes you from empowering the self. You're actually giving that power away to someone else when you're in a victim role. You're giving them your power. It is naturally yours. But blame turns that power right over to them. You might as well plug them straight into your synergy cell, the way that I'm seeing it, like a plug. Does any of that make sense? Are they questions that you routinely ask yourself? Or are they questions that you would have never thought to ask? Because I wouldn't have thought. I probably would have asked one of you in a session with you before I'd have brought it back to myself. I just didn't see them so much associated around when those victim templates chime in and play. Hey, Sweet Pea, thank you. Thank y'all for showing up. Feel like y'all have me on in the background while you're walking around your house. Thank you, Kimmy. I'm like, holla back at me, holla. It'll come through telepathically. Y'all have had somebody coming through all day, and I don't know who they belong to. Y'all are the only people I've had since I closed out my readings earlier. I'm taking notes, trying to keep up. It'll be saved. A little bit I just hopped on. Am I acting as a victim when I'm triggered by another's behavior? Is that blaming? Yes. And particularly, even if it's a behavior that they won't stop, that it'll never change, but you're still griping about it, but you don't make a change to leave the situation or change the way that you handle whatever it is that's triggering you so it doesn't trigger anymore. Oh, when those triggers quit triggering, it is such a good feeling. To put the blame on someone else is not to look at the trigger. Oh, my cats are laying down being such good babies. Hello, Sweet Pea. Elena. Hello, honey. It'll be saved if anyone wants to watch it. This is just the beginning, just some questions. So next week we go deeper. Next week we go a way out of the drama. So I saw 2 pyramids, and I actually found that online. And I saw the villain at the top of the triangle over here to the side, say triangle pointing down, a rescuer on this side, victim at the bottom. So we have a villain, energy moves to the rescuer, energy moves to the victim, energy moves back to the villain. It's like a drama triangle, and it never stops until you break free from the drama. And so That's what I want to go over next week. Breaking free from the drama. It's just little stuff I've been working on. If it helps, if it benefits anybody else, great. Am I ready to say, here, come pay $300 for this class? Dear God, no. I probably would never do that anyway. But I want to share as I learn things, or things that help me, because here's the thing, routine stuff doesn't help me. I really have to go in a whole nother route to get into the core of me. I'm complicated. I remember one time Kula Pup told me, some people came back with a house. You came back with a mansion. You got levels and levels and levels of complication. So it's true. Pretty sure I wrote some more stuff down. I do have some cards out here if anybody would like some quick messages, since it's just a few of y'all joining. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I wasn't going to spend a lot of time on this because I'm going to start doing it every week, a little bit. Whatever I have a decent understanding on, that's what I'll bring. And I have already worked through the way out of the drama. So that's where we'll go next week. I think that role, I feel that role, the victim role, goes so much deeper than people realize. And it's very easy to holler at people constantly that they have a victim mentality. Well, sometimes we do. But it's easy to holler at people when you don't even know the depth of where that comes from, that it's more than just somebody did you wrong. It's cycles of being done wrong and attracting that same energy because you're still playing the same role. Me, please. Christina, you want a card, Sweet Pea? I just have out regular oracle cards, so whatever comes through. These will get saved to the subscriber folder since they're going to be so short. We'll just add them in. I've got more that I want to do. I just don't want to commit to it yet. I kind of want to do a weekly read for the collective and then get a little bit deeper with the subscriber group, come over with an extended reading for the subscriber group, just because it's so tiny. It's a small group, and I can focus on y'all better. It's much easier. That's something I would like to add weekly. Can I? I don't know yet. This was nerve-wracking for me, and I want to do it. I get scary. How are you doing physically, Christina? I'm getting that you need to detox. I love what you're doing. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, hon. My hands are full, or I would. Damn it. Thank you. It will go. I am sure of it. Grow. Feel drained and have anxiety. Is it worse at home? It's your environment. I'm not saying it's not you. You should be able to manage your energy, but I get when you can't. It's your environment. It could honestly be, yeah, it feels like home. I don't know if you have worked with me before, but most people know that I'm a baking soda fanatic. It is my recommendation for anything to do with a unregulated nervous system, and however that shows up, even mental health, or even the detoxing. I did mention that. But yeah, like a bath as hot as you can take it with 3 cups of baking soda and just soak and let it pull the toxins out. Works beautiful. It also helps you to neutralize the excess energy that's creating thought forms in the future, fears for the future, causing the anxiety. I meant to say your subscribers will. I understood it that way, believe it or not. I guess you and I talk enough back and forth in comments. I understood it. That's exactly the way I got it. Thank you, though, for clarifying. Thank you, Kim. Relationship. You're gonna, give me just a minute. Oh, God. It's getting personal. It's getting personal. Do you mind me getting personal? I don't. Usually if it goes that route, I kind of get you off to the side somewhere. There's certain things I don't really discuss too much online. Is this card shuffling still really loud? I moved the little lap table back because I noticed the last time I went live like this in the bedroom, I did the cards on the table and it was so loud. That's all you heard through the whole thing. You would like a card. I got you, sweetie. No, please say what you need. Wait a minute. No, please say what you need to. Is there an addiction issue going on? I got drugs, but it doesn't have to be. It could be food. It could be sex. It could be pharmaceutical drugs even that are causing I've seen that come into play. Yeah. Much better on card. Good deal. I know it's loud regardless, and y'all are right there at my hand level, but I figured we'd at least move it to the lap and off the table. Thank you for letting me know, honey. Christina, that question was you, sweet pea. You're being guided to stay flexible. You're going through shifts. You need to learn from them. You need to ask for clarity. You do have clarity coming through. You're getting better. One step at a time. I keep feeling you have a decision to make and you're not making it. I keep wanting to ask, does she have a decision to make? Does she have a decision to make? Yeah. There's a pocket of unknowing that you already know the answer to. And I don't know how to say, I don't know why I said pocket, but that's the way it feels. You already have the answer. What it is you're not taking action. I'm prescribed some diet pills and I smoke cigarettes. Nah. This would be outside of you, sweet pea. This is coming. When I get your environment, that's outside of you. That's what I'm struggling with. You're going to have to make a decision. Once you do, the clarity comes through. The paths are open. The gates are open. The doors opened. You have the energy to make a way. You already have that. It's just making the decision. I don't know another way to put it. Whatever you're scared of, it's only fear that's blocking you, whether it's just establishing boundaries or time to yourself even. Clarity's there. You already know the answer, but you got to set your intentions and follow through on them. Fulfillment is what I keep getting. Yeah, flow. You already have the answers. You're way too intuitive not to know what you're doing. You just got to do it. Cigarettes. I saw something. I'm always seeing something, y'all, and it gets locked away somewhere in my subconscious mind. I saw an herb that I never knew that would help to detox the cigarettes out of the system. And I remember, and it was that and it was alcohol. Both of them, it was like someone had done research, a rehab facility or something had done research and found herbs that would actually do it. I was actually really interested. I hope that helps, Sweet Pea. Let's go up to Miss JC. Oh, I love Mullen. I already take that. I love Mullen. I have a really good tincture that I get. I drink it like cough syrup. Bless us all. Ah, you got messages coming through. Oh, a lot of messages. You got guidance, like guides coming through. So I got angels and guides. You need to be talking to them more. They see you and they see that you need help with something. They need you to talk, to ask, to allow them in if that's something you do. They're already providing protection, but they said to strengthen your connection to Archangel Michael or that frequency of protection if you're not a person who is aligned with angelics. It appears that you are, though. Very strongly, believe it or not. Need to prioritize self-care, like make an effort. Discipline, self-care. And also there's something about simplifying. So if there's something that you're needing to go through in your home, whether I'm looking at bookshelves right now, I'm getting the message as well. Cleaning out a closet, cleaning up your workspace, the car. There's something about simplifying, getting more organized. And something's going to come up for you, or it already has. Since when? Last week, I got 6 to 7 days. If it's come up or coming future 6 to 7 days, you need to take that risk. It's going to feel risky. You need to take that risk. It's guided. It's being sent for you, if that makes sense. But it will feel risky. Yeah, your guides are asking for communication, so maybe just meditating, journaling, whatever you do to strengthen that connection, they got news for you. I felt that strong. Like it was the first thing that came through. Connect in, please, ma'am. Connect. Y'all, I have to start, if anybody cares. Sometimes I don't care if people care what I share or not, but I don't want to waste people's time either. So I do a lot of stuff on paranormal stuff in my house. My house is a hot spot. I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's a hot spot. I work all day. I guess you would always have open points. Nothing's harmful. Nothing bothers me. But I got so tickled. The other night, the cats were going crazy, flipping and playing with toys, and I knew something was in here. So I cut on the night vision light, and Sasha's ready. Sasha loves this stuff with me. I got you, Elena. I'll get you. She absolutely loves it. Like, she comes to get me whenever there's orbs everywhere. I put it on night vision, and literally there's orbs smacking the camera. They're getting so close. They're so big. Beautiful yellows, blues, pinks. Light bright and neon white looking, and you hear a phone ring. So white noise comes through and voices come through over the white noise. A phone rings like an old-timey phone in the over the ghost box. The phone, it's not my phone, it's a sound they have found amongst the white noise to play for me, and they go, "Spirit calling." And I went, holy shit, y'all, I could not do anything for laughing the rest of the night. I got spirits with jokes up in here. It's funny. I would like to share more of those videos just because it's always so humorous to me. If y'all have any interest in seeing that kind of stuff. Oh my God. It was, y'all. It was hilarious. I swear I sent it to somebody. I think Angie. She had just been here with me, and she knows how active my house is. But it was hilarious. I get train whistles, anything to get my attention, but not normal sounds you would hear over a ghost box or an SP7 spirit box. Okay, so we are with Elena right now. Take a breath, sister. Take a breath. A conscious, deep breath. We began the session with exhale the bullshit, inhale the good shit. I'm going to need you to do that. You got any new opportunities coming open for you that you're aware of? You're welcome, sweet pea. Elena? Okay, I'll see what it is. Did your brother have a connection to Superman at all, or his boys? Because I keep getting Superman. I keep hearing about how awesome you are. I think we have your brother, and that means I'm going to end up just messaging you on the side. He'll stay with me. If Angel's with me, he'll stay with me. Thank you. I'm pretty. Or just beautiful like in spirit? Which one? Because the little southern girl in me goes, I'm pretty. Stacy. Angel coming through. Oh my God. Yeah, I believe so. So I keep getting like a Superman shirt, but I see it on a little boy and I see it on a grown man. So that's the reason I'm asking about that. He's actually got me puzzled over here, so I'll probably... Nothing to do with Superman for him or anybody that you know of? If not, don't claim it. Yeah. That's him. Hey, Stacy. Thank you for joining us. I'm about to close everything out, but everything's recorded if you missed anything. Okay, no problem, hon. Thank you. Thank you. Can I send you a message on the side whenever I'm done? Is that okay? Because it's not personal, but I know him. I feel like he's my brother. I feel like it should be done somewhere else. Okay. Certainly. Have you... He's strong. How long? It's been a while. It's a good time for him to come back through. He's strong. Much stronger than before. Yeah. You got something coming through. I'll do it to the side. That's twice now I've heard surprises, big something new, and opportunity. So I need to know I'm nosy enough. 10 months, yeah. Good time. It's much more solid. Like there's no denying. You know what I'm saying? Before I would just see him and tell you what he looks like and what he's doing, but there's no denying the energy. I don't even see it. I feel it. I know it. You're welcome, sweet pea. I've been feeling those all day. It ain't just you. It's all of us. Conscious breathing. Honestly. See if we have one message for all of us to take with us. You know what I should do? Next week I can bring those affirmation cards back and we can start doing like a weekly affirmation. That's simple to add to the program. For our small group. Something simple. I'm still laughing with him, Elena. He's got jokes. He's funny. Sculpture of self. Shape the sculptor of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identities. And I keep getting, this is crazy visual. It's like a person painted half white and painted half black. And peace at being in the middle of it. Does that make sense? Like I see a face, but it's just very deep breathed and eyes closed and at peace with being right in the middle. And seek clarity. Embrace honesty. Well, of course, that's what we've talked about tonight. Face the consequences and sharpen your focus for personal growth. Embrace honesty. Face the consequences and sharpen your focus for personal growth. I don't know if that helps anybody. Seek clarity, y'all. Be honest with yourself. Just reiterating what came through earlier. I've got some new decks, so that's probably what I'll play with whenever I do these. Just getting energy moving through them. But I haven't read through the books yet, so I have no idea. I'm just going through visuals. Words. These just have words on them. Staying aligned with spirit. I've had that a lot, though. With most everybody I've read with, it's been about reconnecting, making sure that connection to your source is really strong right now. Stronger than any outside persuasion. Stronger than any guide or guru or online person. Family member, spouse. That connection to source needs to be the strongest. You laughing because you know he's sitting there laughing at me because he stumped me, and I'm going to tell you what he said that stumped me. It's something so simple. He's laughing, and I'm just like, and he's like, is there any truth to life and death? Now, I have been asking all kind of questions like that. Probably the last 2 months. I've been questioning things that I've known forever, and I'm still questioning. I want another answer. Or if I'm wrong, I want to be corrected, and I keep asking guides and loved ones and people that have already crossed. So the fact that he would come back with an answer is kind of cool, but he's laughing at me like I already know the answer. Or it's going to be funny, whatever he has to say. I will come over there and drop off a message after I grab some water for you. Anybody else that's with us? I see 5 people. I think we're losing people. You're welcome, Sweet Pea. It may not be beneficial to either one of us, but I still got to go find out what's coming through. He doesn't show up for nothing. And he hasn't been around, I don't think, last time we talked. The cats are starting to jump around everywhere. Again, next week, y'all let me know if 8 o'clock is bad timing for y'all. I do not know where we're at. Countries, I don't know what time it is for y'all. Let me know if 8 o'clock is okay. Do we need to go earlier or later? And then, like I said, next week we will be back to breaking free from the drama, leaving it behind. We'll go over this drama pyramid, or the triangle, the drama triangle. The way out of the drama. You're welcome, Sweet Pea. I am going to try to keep to Sundays. We'll see. I usually have a good bit of energy on Sunday evening. But if it's bad for y'all, let me know. I can move it around and figure something out. Okay. Yeah, y'all just let me know because I'll go back over comments at some point when I have the time. And then if anybody says, no, 8's horrible, that's 3 a.m. where I live, let me know that. It helps. You like Sunday as well, Elena? Good deal. And if y'all can't come, it's fine. I appreciate y'all showing up and sharing with me, talking, having conversation. So I'm not talking to myself. But I am a child that'll sit and talk to myself all day. So even if nobody shows up, the video will still be here. Good, Carla. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Okay, y'all. I'm going to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. Y'all know that song? Now I'm going to have to look it up. It's for somebody listening. Somebody need to let it go. Let it go. And y'all get used to seeing me show up in pajamas, because this is exactly what I want to do on Sunday nights. Be comfortable sitting in the bedroom floor, cats chilling, ain't nobody bothering nobody. Pajamas, may or may not have makeup on, may or may not have hair done. Don't matter. I have to show up. That's the goal right now. My source said just show up. So that's what I'm doing. Let it go. No, it wasn't that one. It was like a Oh God, who sings that song? You need to let it go. I don't know, because that's all I'm getting. I'll have to look it up. Kimmy, you have to know that song. 8's usually okay for you too, Stacy. Thank you. Y'all give me just a minute. I am on a live video. McCoy. Can you wait just a minute for me to say goodbye?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. The joys. The joys of children in the house. Grown children. Also, I wrote it down, so we might as well talk about it before I go. Watch your pets. Right now, especially. I don't know how dogs are doing, but my cats are out like lights most of the day right now. They are feeling these effects of the shift. Even if the humans are so damn asleep, they're not feeling it. These pets are feeling it. Make sure they're hydrated. Make sure they're eating good food, clean food. They are feeling it. I got a cat that doesn't like anybody really to touch him. Kinda like, if he comes to you, that's okay. But this is a cat that is sleeping next to me, rolling over on his back, bearing his belly, like he needs contact. He needs to know things are okay. They feel the shifts going on. I'm sure a lot of y'all already know that, especially my pet mamas and daddies and my animal empaths out there. But in case you're not aware, you think you have a sick animal. All of a sudden, your 1-year-old baby has a bad hip, and he never had any kind of problems, and you know he didn't have an accident. They're processing too. They're taking in all the radiation too. Let you know what the song is. Yeah, I can literally hear this beat though. Yeah, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna post it as soon as I go find it. It's like some silly song. Explained your dog? Yeah. My cats do a lot of broth. When it's like this, a lot of bone broth. And I have really carnivorous animals. They like meat. So the bone broth, for whatever reason, seems to keep them better hydrated and their tummy's more settled. I noticed Sasha it was like anything that can go wrong with your animal will go wrong right now. So it's just navigating it the best you can. But neither one of my cats have had any problems. In fact, they're known for not having allergy problems or even causing allergies in people. But Sasha got this horribly weak stomach. Then everybody I talked to online that's a human being also had a bad stomach and nausea that day. Kimmy, I think you and Sasha were in alignment. And Hunter everything bothers him now. So When he first came to me, he could have eaten cat food with grains in it, and now he cannot. Not any kind of grain. It is literally only vegetable and meat. He cannot tolerate it. His skin gets so itchy. It'll drive him crazy. And he sneezes so bad. He sneezes horribly. And it never bothered him before, but it all does now. You give the dog bone broth? I don't know. I'm not a... What animals eat is like not my forte. It's not... I'm more about what people put in their body. But it seems to work for my babies. It seems to settle them a little bit more. That's all I got to sit and talk, and I call it shooting the shit. That's about all I got to talk about. Raise your vibration. No doubt. Remember who you are. Reconnect with spirit. Didn't we just say this? Choose the highest timeline. Higher timeline. That would imply that we are not on the highest timeline if we're choosing the higher one. Seen a lot of purple since I've been on with y'all tonight. A lot of purple. Hello, Hunter, my love. I was just talking about you. Would you like to say hello before I go? Here. I think he knows what I'm doing because he has no interest in being on camera. You're not your mother's cat. Mommy would live on camera. Don't really bother me. My nerves are bad, but once I get past it, I got so much trash to talk all the time and don't care about sharing stuff, so I'm an open book. You wear a purple bonnet. I've seen it ever since, like literally every visual that I've had almost, except for Superman. The Superman shirt had, if anybody else has a connection to a masculine in a Superman shirt or a connection to that, please let me know. Are you going to come say hello? I would turn the camera around so y'all could see him, but I can't turn it around right now. I'm scared I'll shut everything down and look. Hold on. There he is. Can y'all see him sitting there watching everything I'm doing? Bubba. That light's in his face. He's such a doll. He's definitely like a guardian. Sleeps on the end of the bed. Sasha just gets into everything. She's my heart. Like, she genuinely is my baby love. Oh, she's such a little princess. But, oh, she's trouble. Oh, she's pure blood Aries. That's all I'm going to say. That thing is fire. She is trouble. And can jump. Whew. Thank you. Thank y'all. I love them. Talk about healing and therapy. Those babies. That's it right there. And I wouldn't get an animal for the longest time. I kept seeing people with animals. And this was whenever I was first getting into healing and working with people. But I would see people that I knew was really, really strong. And everything about them was strong. But they had no idea their attachment to their animals. Their codependency on their animals. How many emotions they never addressed because their animals transmuted them for them. So I wouldn't get an animal for the longest time. I was like, I'm not, I have no babysit me. I'm not going to have a cat babysit me until I can handle my own emotions. I'm not getting a babysitter. Then I ended up getting them both at the same time when I desperately needed a babysitter. I desperately needed animal healing. That's probably all that could have got to me for a while. I was in the bed and under the covers. I literally responded to no one except to ask for help and bitch for months. So, do you have a Wonder Woman shirt?
This was no doubt Superman. Like I'm literally drawing the emblem. Okay, I'm going to go. I love y'all. Thank you for your patience. And if you're able to get something from the stuff that I use to study myself, because I study me more than anything ever, I'm here for it and I'm happy to share it. If it doesn't benefit you, let me know that too. I can find other stuff for us to do. Take care of yourselves and each other. And thank y'all for sharing your energy with me. Honestly, thank you. Thank y'all. Have a good night.